I mean, we've had one practice since last week's game, and it was enthusiastic and it was fast, and I think and then we scrimmaged the younger guys afterwards, and I think we got a whole bunch out of that. I think if we continue to practice like that before we get into game week, and we actually get into game week under those circumstances, I think we'll be well prepared for the game.
What day was that practice?
Yesterday.
Josh, with you guys being co-champs, do you feel you get as much satisfaction if you were to be co-champs over winning it outright?
Well, we're happy with the championship. We got a championship. We played well. We got 7 games in a row, and that's all you can ask for is we're being a part of the championship. And other teams played good. We didn't start our role early enough with the Fresno game. So, I mean, we did what we had to do after that to make sure we could still win the championship.
Coach, would you like to see a one-game playoff to get an outright winner for a conference?
I think if we're in a conference that has enough teams to have a championship game, I think that's a good deal. The Mountain West Conference doesn't have enough teams to do that, and this year I think there's going to be three teams tied for the conference championship, so one game wouldn't get it done. Not until you have enough teams to have a true a divisional championship.
Coach, what has Walter Casey meant to this program?
I think Walt's meant a lot of things to the program besides just being a good player. I think his attitude and his want to and his toughness, both mentally and physically, has helped a whole bunch of other guys in this program that have questioned some of the things we do at times, because Walt is the ultimate tough guy. He's the ultimate warrior. So anytime you have a guy with his attitude in your program and he's a good player, it helps everybody else in the program.
And Josh, I saw you kind of nodding your head. Do you see him as kind of an emotional leader for this team?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Walt's a very inspirational guy. Like, you see him getting fired up. You know he's going to break his back for you every play. I mean, he'll run through a wall for us. So when you have guys like that to feed off of, and you feed off him, believe in him, and you can just, you can get anything done because you have people that are willing to sacrifice so much that he's done for this program.
Adam, take us through the last month of what you've experienced, starting at the beginning of the season as a backup, and now as a starting guy in the limelight. Just take us through that whole.
It's been exciting, but through it all, I've just tried to be, kind of the same guy and show that to my teammates and everybody else around. I couldn't ask for anything better for myself or this program. It's been a whirlwind, but I've enjoyed every minute, and I'm just happy that we kind of got on this roll, won a championship, and now we're just getting ready for the Poinsettia Bowl.
Is there anything you've experienced that you didn't expect?
Not that I can say, no. I mean, it's football. That's what I've been doing my whole life, so, it's fun to win, and we just want to keep that going.
Coach, what do you make of some of the Big East changes this week? They added a couple teams, lost the Louisville. When you look at this league, what are your feelings about playing in it?
I don't really have a feeling until we get to the point that we actually know who we're going to play. Once we actually know who we're going to play and what the divisions are and what the TV contract is and all those sort of things, you can make a lot better. You can have a lot better view of what the league's going to be really like. I think there's a lot of things still to be determined. I don't think this shift in conferences is over yet. I think it's just beginning. I think there's going to be some huge shifts over the next 4 or 5 years, and I think there's going to end up being 4 or 5 super conferences that will play a tournament to determine who the national champion is. I think that's starting to happen.
Is there a set date or a time frame to when that TV deal is going to get done?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know how that works.
Coach, do you see the new Big East that with the current teams in it, do you see it as almost like a Conference USA 2.0?
I don't compare it to the Conference USA at all. I think that now I believe, and I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know. I believe it's going to be truly a national conference. I think we're going to have 6 or 7 or 8 teams that kind of are on the west of the Mississippi River, and I think we're going to have 6, 8 teams on the east of the Mississippi River. I think it's going to be the ultimate national conference. I think it's going to be a good deal. I don't know that. I believe that's what's going to happen, though.
When you foresee those conferences, I'm certainly hoping that you're considering the Big East to be one of those conferences in that mix.
I think there's going to be a merge of several of those conferences into one of those super conferences, yes. And I think you have to be in one of those traditional conferences to be included or have a chance to be included in those super conferences, yes. And the Big East is a traditional conference.
Do you think that's good for football, this sort of shift toward these super conferences?
I think it doesn't matter what I believe. I mean, I'm an old guy. I wish it was still the way it used to be. But I'm in a new world. I'm in their world, and I love football, so I live with however it is.
Adam, how about you? I mean, does the idea of playing sort of like in this national conference, like, is that an exciting thing? What are your feelings about that?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. It's going to be a great thing for this program. And, you know, it couldn't have been done without the seniors this year and the guys before them, so we're thankful for that. But, you know, we're excited to go to the Big East and play there and get to play some new teams. It should be fun for us.
I guess you get to play at home, perhaps, in Texas.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. My parents will get to go to that hopefully. So
I forgot about that
should
part.
be nice.
He's all for it.
And Josh, it was between the Las Vegas Bowl and the Poinsettia Bowl for you guys. How does it feel to kind of be in the Poinsettia Bowl and end your career at Qualcomm where it started?
Oh, it feels really good. We have an opportunity to play in front of our families and friends one more time. Being at home, you just have that crowd. It's easier on traveling, and you just be able to stay in the hotel, and you can have family come see you at the hotel. It's a lot easier, and I'm excited that we had the opportunity to finish it off here. And I know a lot of people that I grew up around and friends and people I even played with before can come watch my last game. So it should be fun. I'm excited to get that going.
Coach, you said you saw, I guess, you like what you saw from the younger guys in the scrimmage yesterday. Like, what, I guess, who are some of the people maybe who stood out?
Well, I must not explain. I like the enthusiasm and the effort we have yesterday. Did I like what I saw from the young guys? No. It looked like, you know, they've been scout team players all year long, and it looked like they'd never played full-speed football before. That's what's so important about being in a bowl game for the development of your program. When those guys scrimmage over I think we have 13 total practices, so we have 12 more practices. They will scrimmage another 4 or 5 times. And the way they'll play in the 4th or 5th time we scrimmage will be dramatically better than yesterday was. And so that puts them so much farther ahead than the 4 or 5 days they would have had to go through spring practice to get to that point. So when they get to spring practice, they'll be 4 or 5, 6 days ahead of where they would have been. And that's good for the future of the program. But they did not look like a polished product yesterday. In fact, it looked terrible. But we're going to do it again Saturday. We're going to do it again Saturday.
Was they look terrible, or was your first offense that much better?
Well, I don't know who was better, the offense or the defense yesterday. I mean, it's whoever the scout team offense is playing against the scout team defense, and I don't know who was better or worse. I mean, it was all bad.